Okay, testing, testing. Okay, the first thing I need to do is count my pips. Ew, I don't like this crusty piece of paper. Count my pips. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 1, 0. Jesus. You know, I'm going to leave that pause because I don't think this should count against my time. Or should it? I guess it should. 1, 6, 0, 6, 6, 6, 6, 2, 6, 4. I'm sensing there's a lot of 6s. 5, 6, 4, 4. 2, 5, 4, 2, 0, 5. So lots of 6s, lots of 4s. Double 4 and double 6. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. All right, now got an equals at the bottom. Got a giant not equals at the top. Well, that's interesting. That's new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all of those need to be different. That's fun. There's a 0 over there. 7. There's a 7. That could be 1, 2, 4, or something else. 3, 3, 1, whatever. 29. A 5 that's 29. How? Well, 6 6s is 5 6s is 30, so that might be 6 6 6 6 5. Not only might it be that, I think it has to be that. All right, so you got 4 6s and a 5 there, and furthermore, all right, it could be. You got to put something in here. So this could be 6 5, or it could be 6 6, but it's got to be one of those two. Da 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 da. So great. You got a 0 over there. Always nice. Nah, got nothing here. I want to go take a nap. Do 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 do. Well, one thing we know is that this, whatever goes in here has to go in that orientation, and so whatever goes in here has to fit it directly. So do we have any tiles that add up to 8? No, no, 7, 6, 12. This one does. 10, 11. That one also does. 4, 4, and 6, 2. 2, 5. So there's 2 of them. 4, 4, and 6, 2. One of those two has to go in here. But which one? Likewise, there's a double that has to go here in that order. There's only 2 doubles, 4, 4, and 6, 6. You know, if you end up putting 6, 6 here, you're going to start running low on 6s because you need 4 6s in here. You know, you wouldn't be able to put 4, 4 here and 6, 2 here. You wouldn't have enough 6s, but that's not the only choice you have in life. God. This whole game is so annoying. Well, and another factoid is whatever you put in here. This pretty much means that you've got to come out like this because you can't go up like. Not so sure about that. Okay. All right, so that's not very helpful. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Six, seven. Oh, okay. Let's see, we need 4 6s here. We need another 6 here. That need 5 6s. Okay, that's a good argument. We need 4 here, we need 1 here. That makes 5. We could put 2 here, that would make 7. And we do have 7. God. So that doesn't rule anything out. We do have 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't rule out putting 6, 6 here, unfortunately. Unless there's somewhere else where we need a 6. Which I don't see. This 0 can be 0, 1, 0, 6, or 0, 5. I don't inherently see anything wrong with any of those choices. This is 6, 2, or 4, 4. Why? Just like a trap every day. One and 2 here. I don't get it. Do I have enough information here? Every day it's like this. Is there any place? Oh, God. I think, by the way, whatever you might put here, this is going to make little square things. This has to be either maybe. I mean, it could work. I mean, can't really rule anything out. This could be 6-6. This could be 6-5. This could be 6, something. This could be 6 something. Like, there's nothing wrong with this kind of like pattern here. So, like, what is? Oh, well, there is something wrong with that pattern. So, like, that doesn't disprove anything. You could just kind of keep going. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, wait, what happened? My polarity got wrong. No, it didn't. Wait a minute. Did I count wrong? Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there are no 3s. So I need to put a blank in here. And all the other ones, and there's no 3s. So one of my precious blanks has to go there. Precious blank has to go here, precious blank has to go here. That doesn't excite me that much because there's a lot of them. 0, 1, 0, 6, and 0, 5. Yeah, so what? Here, What adds up to 3? 0, 3, 1, 2. There's no 3s. So there's to be a 1 there and a 2 there. Alright, well that's slightly helpful because you do have something here. And there is no 1, 2, I don't think. So that means that the 1 has to hang down like that. And the 2 has to go up or down. Lots of 2s. There's a 2, 6, 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 5, 2, 4. So 2, 6 or 2, 5 could go up. Could also go down. Right, so we know the orientation of this going this way. That orientation goes that way, that orientation goes that way. That orientation goes that way. It's kind of known. That orientation goes that way, this orientation goes this way. Beyond that, this orientation goes this way. Which means you can't do that because you'll box yourself in. You can't do anything that boxes yourself in. So like that is not allowed. But going down or up. Oh wait, 1, 2. That would be okay. What does that tell you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. The question is, can you ever. This piece, can it ever be that way? I don't think so. So it has to be that way. Oh, so that's interesting. So that has to be that way. Oh, wait, that has to be that way. That has to be that way. You gonna memorize this? I think that's true. Oops. Does it help me? Oh, I hate this. I can't decide any piece that definitely has to go somewhere. Okay. Like, you might ask yourself, where should the 6-6 go? It can certainly go here. And you gotta put a 5 somewhere. But you have a lot of 5s. You have enough 5s. You know, you can put, oh God, I don't even know. It's not like this doesn't work. You know, like, good for you. Oh God. All right, well, there's a shortage of 1s. Maybe we can talk about that. We need a 1 here. There's no 3s, so we need a 1 here. And nobody else gets to use a 1. Which means this has to be like 5-2-0 or something. Shortage of 1, shortage of 1. Let's go with that for a second. Ugh, it hurts. What is it? A 1 being here and a 1 being here means a 1 can't be anywhere else. Right? So what? And we know that this piece lies horizontally. And it could be a lot of things. It could be 0605 or 01. And we know also, I think, this piece has to be vertical from our previous discussion. And it has to, the 1 has to be here or here. It's a 1 and a don't care, which would be fine. think the conclusion is more like if you burn up a 1 somewhere in here and you burn up a 1 somewhere in here, then the 0 and 6 are gone. So you only have 2 zeros left and 6 sixes. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. 4 of them are there. One if there's a 6 there. That's 5 sixes. So you can't put 6, 6 here because you don't have enough. Is that right? Did I finally decide something? Let's say that out loud again. There's only 2 ones. There's only 2 1 pips. This one and this one. One of those 1 pips has to be in this purple region somewhere. I'm not saying I know where, but it has to be somewhere. And because there's no 3, one of those 1 pips has to be using up this 3 thing somewhere. Again, I'm not sure where. So that knocks out a 6 and a 0. Okay? 6 and whatever this is, it knocks out a 6 and a 0. That means there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sixes left. But we need 4 of the 6s here. We need another 6 here. That's 5 sixes. And this has to be a double, so this cannot be 6, 6. Great, good for you. This is not 6, 6. This has to be 4, 4. 29 minutes and we placed a tile. That's fantastic. Okay, good. Well, that means there's only one other set of tiles. This goes horizontally because it has to. Does it have to? Does it has to? It has to. And so this has to be the only other thing that adds up to 8, namely 6, 2. And it can go either way, which is too bad. Nothing else adds up to 8. There's no 5, 3. There's no 4, 4. Okay. That's a step. I think those are both correct. Here, 01, 05, or 06, I don't have any objection to any such thing. Here I've got to do a 2, 1. What are my choices here? It's going to be so annoying. This is going to be 6, 5 or 6, 6. I don't know which. Oh, you know, this has to be flat. We determined that a while ago. It has to be laying flat. So it has to be, 0, 1, 6. Right. Could be a lot of things though. Can't be that. Could be that or that. Or that. Or that. Or that or that or that. Wait, I have 3 5s. What was I doing? I was kind of contemplating what could go here, and there's a lot of things that can go there. 6 6 6 5 or 6 4. God. Mm. I don't know, man. Let's look for tiles. There's a blank that has to go here. I have 3 of them to place. That one here, one here. Could go there or there. There's 2 1s I have to place. One has to be there, and one has to be there. Great. Right, so this would be 1 somewhere in this region. It has to be, one of these has to be a 1. And the ones I have are 1 0 and 1 4. A 1 4 could go in there and be handy. One 4 could also go like that. No, it can't. You know, this is interesting, actually. Previous logic says that if I trust my previous logic, that this has to go up, so it can't go there either. If there's a 1, it has to go there, but it can go there. So big fucking whoop. Great. My counts are wrong. Fuck. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Did I count wrong? Of course I did. 1, 2, 3, 'There's no ones here. There's 1, 1 here. There's 1, 1 here. And lots of places you could dump an extra 1, but this has to be 601. Five, 1, 1, 502, 4, 4, 1, 2. So a lot of those. Get it. Must be something that oh, interesting. Keep coming back to this. If I do 6, 6 here, Gotta put the 5 somewhere. But there's lots of places you could put it. You could do that. Could do that. So that doesn't inherently rule anything out. Likewise, if you put the 6, 5 here, everything else has to be 6s, but you've got enough for that also. In particular, you could put the 6, 6 here. So I don't know if I see any problem with either of those outcomes. Oh, God. You might wonder which... Well, by a previous argument, let's see. Something's going to go here. Something has to go here. Good. It's 5, and it has to lie flat due to a previous argument. So if there's no 1, 1 or 2, 0, then we're done. So that can't be 5. So the number of pieces we have adding to 1 are that one. The number of pieces we have adding to 2 are none. The number of pieces we have adding to 3 are none. The number of pieces we have adding to 4 are none. That's pretty good. The number of pieces 5. And we'll wait a 6 though. This could be 0601. No, this can't be. Okay, wow. Okay, I think this might be something. Work with me here. The question is, there's got to be a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0 here. Let's say it's a 6. Then this has to be 0, 1. Do we have a 0, 1? Yes. So it could be a 6. Write that down. Could be a 6. Let's say it's a 5, and I need a 1, 1. Oh, and by a previous argument, this has to be flat like this. And that's because this has to be like this. And remember this argument, this has to be like this. Does it? Does something bad happen if that's like that? No. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, it does because whatever goes here. Okay. Whatever goes here has to go this way. And then you're like, oh, if this goes horizontal, it has to be a 1-2. But there are no 1-2s. There are no 1-2s. So this has to be vertical, which means well, it could mean these could still be stacked vertically because you could have this, this, and this, which would be fine. All right, so that's insane. I don't know, man. Oh, maybe I didn't go far enough. Let's revisit that other logic a million years ago. You gotta have something going this way. That's a given. And you have to have something going this way. That's a given. And you have to have something going this way. That's a given. So you're starting to get a little crowded down here. But not really. Because you could... Oh, wait. You know this is not flat because there's no 1-2. So you know these have to go up. Right. You know these have to go up like this. So I think what I wrote here was wrong. And then you know this is flat because it has to be. I think that's it. Let's do that one more time because I'm prone to making errors. By logic 5,000 hours ago, those are right. We believe those are right. I hope I remember why those are right. Something goes here. Something goes here. Something goes here. There is... Oh, it's not a 1, 2, though. Oh. There's no 1, 2 to go here. So this has to be vertical. One, 2, 3, 4. And because, right, it could be though, it could be like that and that. Or it could be like that and that. So the question is, that doesn't mean anything. Could be like that, could be like that. Doesn't mean anything. These little assertions about might have to stop. God. All right, I had some logic here. I mean, it was sort of like, imagine you put a 6 here. Then you need 1, 0 here. And you could do it horizontally, and that would be okay. Um, and then imagine you put a 5 here. Then you would need 1, 1. There's no 1, 1. There's no double 1, 1. So you'd have to go up with it. You get a 1, 0 and a 1, 4. It can't be that. Not a lot of 1s. It'd have to be 1, 4. That'd be 1, 0. That would still work. No, it wouldn't work because something has to go here. And you don't have a 1, 2. So we know that's not 5. We know that it could be 6. And then you can put a 4 here. And then, like, there's no 1, 2, so you have to go up with 1 and 2. Oh, that's interesting. You got a 2 problem. I think you could argue you can't put a 4 there. Can you put a 3 there? There's no 3 there. Can you put a 2 there? I mean, I don't know, probably. One, 4. There's too many choices there, so probably not. Let's do that analysis again because we have to be conscious of the fact that we don't have any 2s left because I have to use, I have to use a 2 here and I have to use a 2 here. Could this be a 6? Yes. Could this be a 5? Hello? Okay, how late are you open today? Okay. All right, I'll come by today, I think. I'll come by soon. Okay, thanks. Bye. Shit. I gotta stop. We're back. The only other interesting thing I would say is that you have to place something here, 0 something, 0, 1, 0, 5, or 0, 6. And then the rest of these things have to be self-contained. However they're laid out, you only get one excursion. So, you get to like, if this were 6, 5, just as an example, then you need a 2, 3, blank 4 playable here. So, 2, 4. There's no 3, and then I would need a blank 5. So that would work. 5, 6. But the question is it the only thing that would work? I mean, because then you would just do that. Oh, God. I mean, oh God, if this just works, I'm going to cry. No, it's not going to work. But that's the idea, So, like, anyway. So, for example, can we disprove 0, 6 somehow? Because we would need 5, 4, 2, 1, 0. And I don't think, it doesn't really seem like you can. Six, 5, 0, 4, 1. 4, 1, and then I need a 2. 1, 0, 1, 2. There's no 3. 2, 5. Like that. And that would necessitate this. And that would necessitate this. That would necessitate 6, 5, or 6, 4. I mean, what did I leave out? Okay, so what would you say is happening here? Do 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 do. You need a 0 there, you need a blank. You need a 0 here, you need a 0 here. You need a 1 and a 2 here. Assuming this could be 6. Been down this road before. Oh, I think the argument is something like you might kind of ask yourself where the double 6 can go. I don't think it can. I think it has to. You only have one spare 6, so you can't. The double has to touch one of these two things, and it can touch both of them. In fact, it's not going to go there. It could go. Can't go there. Could go there, I think. I think if it goes there, could also go there. No, no, it can't go there because. Oh yeah, it can. It could go there. So what? Or there. No, it can't go there. It can go there. Yeah, good. So. Something's going to go here. something's going to go here. It's going to go here. I already decided that this piece goes here, or a piece. The piece has to go vertically there because we don't have a 1-2. Which means I think that no. Might, look like that. You can still put something horizontally there. Or you put it there. What we do know is that this piece has to go either this way or this way. It doesn't really matter. It's either 6-6 or 6-5. This is a 6 something going up or to the left. Doesn't matter. Could be a lot of things. I don't know. Not much like that either. It's wrong. Oh my god. I mean, is that what I'm like? I don't know why this worked. Not happy with this whatsoever.